all of the shipping and whatnot in America, and sorry, hang on. Yeah. And my other contender for best airport would probably be what did I say? Heathrow.
JFK.
JFK. I don't even know if there is no one I like.
Well,
Dubai's pretty nice.
Yes.
But that's all new.
That would be my favourite one. I was gonna say about when you reminded me of somebody who told me about Chicago Airport.
Yeah.
When you were saying about JFK and how big it is, and he was saying that each terminal had a shopping centre that was bigger than the Westfield shopping centre. It was like 5 times the size, and that was pretty big.
That is pretty big.
I mean,
I don't know if I like the idea of an airport having a shopping centre that was bigger than other shopping centres.
Yes. That
to me is just a bit decadent Western ways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe one day it might be like kind of cool to be so spontaneous that you go to the airport with nothing and that you buy everything there and choose where you're going to go while you're there.
Yeah, I think that would be quite good. I think I have always said to my dad that I will do that at one point in my life.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, you don't really have the opportunity to do that so much at, say, Heathrow, because they don't have that many shops.
We got the final kill with the melee. Yeah, you don't get nearly as many shops.
No.
And once you do, charge through the fucking nose.
Exactly. But so yeah, I mean, I would say Dubai is my favourite one. I mean, they seem to have a lot of really cool things. They have good shops. They have it seems like a lot of people take connecting flights through Dubai.
Oh yeah. Well, it's now the hub. In the
Middle East. And I mean that's
the hub.
Yeah, that's part
business.
I guess that's partly to do with its geographical location.
Yeah.
The fact that Emirates is a pretty big company.
It's not just good. It's a very
it's the best company. The best.
I don't think it's the best. I think Qatar's really nice.
Yeah. You can't say that BA is the best because it's terrible.
Oh no. Well, it's not terrible if you're in the upper class lounges.
Well, yeah,
it's just terrible if you're in lower class. What is it?
Economy.
Oh, that's it. I'm not a fan of economy flights, especially not long haul, unless I'm in the thingy seats.
Oh, the emergency exit seats.
Yeah, and obviously with my age, I've only actually been in an emergency exit seat once.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, when you're young, you don't really deserve to go in them as much as other people.
Yeah, people who are actually of size that require such legroom. Christ, that's the worst thing on flights. You just feel like you need to move about because you're just stuck there in like almost the same position.
And then you have a South African guy next to you telling you that you can come and visit his house in Port Elizabeth. Every 5 minutes and won't stop talking to you while you want to watch the film.
I think the worst flight I've been on, or for someone talking to me that I don't know, was I think flying to Malta.
Oh, great.
I had this fat Guziton bloke, and you have to call him Guziton because people from Gozo are Guzitons, right? And this fat Guziton bloke. I would go so far as to say he's probably a mafia don. Right? Because Gozo does have a bit of problem with the mafia being a bit forthright with economy.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I just got this feeling from this bloke that he was I don't know. You know, you get like a weird.
Oh, jeez, we have to repair the thing.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Lol. But it's like the thing is, I didn't. I didn't care about the fact that I didn't know him. I just.
Oh no, it wasn't that.
It's that what he was speaking about was boring, and I wanted to watch my
Fuck's sake!
film. Oh jeez, I'm coming.
I wouldn't, but oh damn, he got me. There you go. I cleared them. Just quickly, fire repair job of death.
Anyway, continue about this guy.
He was sweating the entire time, which meant he stank, and he really fucking stank.
Was he really fat?
Yeah, he was a fat, good, properly chunky monkey. Right? And I tell you, right, when lunch came around, he'd actually paid for a second lunch on this flight. And it's not a long flight, it's like a maximum 4 hours. Right, double the way to Switzerland. To be fair, BA does have moderate leg room in comparison with other airlines. You know?
Okay.
So I don't even understand why he needed 2 lunches.
I mean, aeroplane food is disgusting anyway. Unless you're in like the premium first class, like better than first class, you know, that they have on some planes.
Private, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called private deck. Let's go upstairs in the building, man. There's only 2.
You know, one thing that I did remember about Dubai Airport was the way that you get between terminal buildings.
Yeah, they got those trains, haven't they?
Yeah, they got
reason.
them, and they've got was basically an underground monorail.
Yeah. So a tube. Oh,
yeah, basically. Anyway, but a tube doesn't. A tube has 2 rails, not 1.
Well.
Anyway, that's besides the point. Because so that's a pretty cool way of getting between the terminal buildings.
Secure the target.
And I just remembered. Have you ever seen what they have for getting between the terminals at Washington Dulles Airport?
No.
It's the funny.
I think you got like a train or a tractor or something.
No, almost.
Is it a tractor that pulls you?
No, almost. It looks like an American school bus that's been painted white and then lifted.
Lifted?
Yeah. So it basically looks like it's been bought by a redneck, painted white, and then lifted. As in, like, lifted the suspension. Because it's the same height as the planes.
What? What? I'm going to have to Google this after this round. In fact, hang on. This is wave 9. Okay, so we were only going to do up to wave 10 on each one, weren't we?
Okay.
Because it gets dull as fuck.
Yeah, but it's... because what happened was... they decided that the traditional means of getting between terminal buildings, you know, like a bus, was outdated, and that this was going to be the future. And then, like, a month later, people came up with the train system.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, damn.
One more way. Okay, next question. What is the worst airport? And I've changed my mind from what I said earlier to you.
Well, I would go with Luton.
Luton, yeah, it is a shithole, and that's what I would have said. But I've just remembered the worst airport.
What?
That I've flown to. It's called Courchevel, right?
Right.
Now the runway is half the length of a normal runway.
Oh dear.
Okay. And it's on the side of a mountain, and I mean that really. It literally is side of a mountain. So much so that in fact, it's next to a ski run.
Oh, where was this?
France.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, so it's next to a ski run. Now the runway in itself is not flat. The runway is a ramp.
Oh God.
So when you're landing, you're going up the ramp to slow you down. Right? It sort of goes up. It sort of goes... Right, hang on. Have you ever seen a Big Dipper?
Yes.
So it goes down and then up. Sorry, it goes up at the end. And then like down into a dip and then back up and then
yeah.
top.